Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. As you probably know, I have a particularly bad tooth infection at the moment, and so my commentary probably won't be up to standard, but I'll give it a go anyway. You're looking at the M40, M43. It's the Tier 8 American SPG. It's on the south spawn of Redshire, and it's under the command of Smooth 932. Now he's got the 8-inch howitzer there, which is capable of 1050 alpha and penetrating 52mm of armour, and it's got a burst radius of 11.1 metres. If my words sound a bit slurred, that's because one side of my face is basically frozen at the moment due to the antibiotics and the infection. It's that bad, I'm afraid. Also under the influence of the strongest painkiller you can actually get over the counter, which is a mixture of ibuprofen and codeine, which is absolutely necessary because the pain is quite appalling. Okay, we're getting some pings on the map, but at the moment there's nothing to shoot at other than the P44 Pantera, who's popped up in the castle grounds. Okay, some enemy tanks have appeared next to the Zeppelin. Smooth is lining up a shot in the T-32. Rounds out and good hit. Right in the front of the vehicle though. Oh, and his platoon mate got a shot. Now he's in platoon at the moment with the UDAS 03. And he managed to get a shot in which helped us get that first kill out of the way. Progetto 46. Now he's in a prime position there to get absolutely wrecked by Smooth's next shot, but I don't think he's going to get a chance to shoot that one because I suspect that one of the other tanks is going to get the shot in there. Oh! Well, no, he did get it. They weren't interested in the Progetto. Okay, we're getting a request to shoot at the Yoho. I don't know if you've seen the new targeting system in update 1.10, but it's absolutely dreadful. Nothing like the old targeting system where you get the crosshairs and you respond with the down arrows. Now you get this horrible beeping sound and a symbol appear above the enemy tank, which is very difficult to understand if the tanks recognize what you're trying to do or if the person who's targeting even knows what's going on. Okay, he's going for the Yoho. Rounds out. And a second kill. Nice shot. Okay, light. The LT-432, which is a Soviet light tank, but actually acts like a medium. He's down there in the south, spotting for his teammates. Probably some tank destroyers behind him. But over in the castle grounds, we've got a big battle going on. T-54 first prototype facing off against an FE-4002. Smooth's going to get a chance on the T-54. Oh, pulls back into cover before the shot goes out. There's a Type 59 around the corner. The T-54's a splash kill and he gets him. Third kill now. Unfortunately, the LT-432 has come south. And he's now very close to the hill on the south side of the centre line, near his, well, he might be spotted if that guy went up there. He's actually departed and headed north again. So we've got the castle. We did have the Zeppelin area, but we've relinquished it. I'm not sure why they did that. Mainly probably because of the tank destroyers in grid square B8. I'm pretty sure there's tank destroyers there. We know there's a UDAS 03 there, and Smooth's dialing in on him. He's taking fire. Oh, and there's a Scorpion G up above. And he's decided to go for that instead. Thinner skin. Rounds out. Oh, pulls back. And the shell goes zipping right over the top of him. And lands near where the UDAS was last seen. Okay, the Lorraine is blocking the progress of our UDAS. There's that Scorpion again. Yes, the 8-inch shell really makes a mess of those Scorpion Gs. if you can land the shell directly on target. The armor's so thin, it will easily penetrate it. Now we're looking for the Lorraine. He's making his way across the back. He stops to take a couple of shots. So Smooth decides to realign his aim. Unfortunately, yep, it was delayed a little while, and consequently the Lorraine was moving far too quick for us to get enough lead on the target. But the enemy is now down to just 5 tanks. They're outnumbered 2-1. There was a tank destroyer in B8 as I suggested. It was a Striv. In fact, actually there's an AT-15 in there as well. Now he's been joined by that LT-432. Rounds out on the AT-15. Oh, and he takes out the 432 instead. So I suppose you could say that was fortuitous. But I don't believe the Striv has gone away. I think he's still in there. We just can't see him at the moment. But there he is. And it very much looks as if those tanks are now making a last holdout. They're the last ones alive. And Smooth's about to fire around him, which will probably stun them and allow his platoon mate to get in there and do some damage. Rounds out. Well, I suspect that hit the Striv, but it wounded or stunned the AT-15. But he's putting up a serious fight there. Which knows the AT-15 British tank destroyer is actually quite solid. And the Striv, well, he's now facing targets in front of him and behind him. So, and there he goes. Killed by the T-34-3, and the AT-15 goes down to our platoon mate. So it's all over. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. Well, it was a first class tanker for Smooth 932, but he got his second mark of excellence in that game. And he also picked up a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 16, and he got a fighter badge for getting at least 4 kills. He got 4 exactly. We can see on the table that he didn't get the highest damage in the game. That actually went to that Lorraine 40 ton. Got 2,462 hit points. The next high score being the AT-15 with 2,317. Actually, sorry, no, beg your pardon. The Wizzy 1201 GFT got the second highest with 2,339, and then it was the AT-15 with 2,317. And we can see that Smooth actually picked up the 4th highest damage with 2,061 hit points of damage. His platoon mate got 1,768, next highest damage. When it came to, in fact, actually, is that his platoon mate? No, it's not. Sorry. His platoon mate got 1,132. It's stupid Picasso down there. When it came to kills, though, it was Smooth, and he shared it with the T-34-3. Both got 4 kills. 2 kills went to the T-26E5 Patriot, the Skoda T-27, the Lorraine 40 ton, the AT-15, and the Striv S1. When it came to base XP, it was Smooth again with 995 base experience points. 916 goes to the Wizzy 1201 GFT, and 914 goes to the T-34-3. He fired 8 rounds in that game, got 2 direct hits, no penetrations, but 11 splash. Damage of 2,061 hit points, all of it at more than 300 meters. He damaged 8 of the enemy, killed 4, and did 1,409 hit points of stun assist off 7 stuns. On a premium count, he earned 25,402 credits, and after ammunition resupply, took away 26,953 credits. He received 995 XP, and got 5,972 for personal missions payout, and 224 for playing in a platoon, and took away 7,689 experience points altogether. So, pretty good game in terms of getting his second mark for Smooth. Now he's going to make it all the way up to 3rd mark, and that is difficult in this tank, in this Arty, because it's a popular Arty. It's a fairly good one, which means the standard is fairly high. But I'm sure that he will get there very soon. If you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like and do subscribe to our channel, and thank you for watching.